Hey guys, you're watching Droidganj. I'm Lokesh Kapoor, and in this video, we're going to talk about Surfer SEO Audit, how you can audit the content. But what makes us to audit the content? You will connect with me when I say that writing is easy but ranking is hard. Ranking the articles is so hard nowadays that no matter how much effort you put in the content, it is not going to rank. There are a lot of factors affecting the rank these days, and Google is not accepting the good content. Actually, based on my experience, I can say this because we had put a lot of efforts in our content, but it doesn't rank. It didn't rank, and we had to do a lot of effort. We had to manipulate a lot of things in the content actually. And if you want to see what factors are affecting or can affect your content ranking, then Surfer SEO Audit is the best solution these days. With this tool in hand, you can see the major factors like the keywords, the NLP terms. It is possible that you are not targeting the keywords that people are looking for, or your content is not rich, or your thought is not good, but there are some uncontrollable factors that you cannot control, so you can avoid them. But make sure you also work on that part as well, like your backlinks, your off-page SEO. You can do that concurrently, but yeah, you will have to also focus on on-page SEO. We are going to talk about that in this video, so let's get in and see how you can do that. See you in the end. So guys, I have logged into my server account, and on the left side you can see the audit section. And to do the audit of your content, all you have to do is to input the URL of your content and input the keywords for which you want to see the report, and you want to optimize the content. This can be your focus keyword or the multiple keywords that are separated by comma. You can also set the country for which you want to see all the reports. Like if you want to rank for the United States, then put the United States over here, or you can choose any other state for which you want to rank. Then you have the setting to set the crawler type, whether mobile or desktop, and create the audit report. Creating the audit report will take about 2 to 5 minutes, but depending upon the how long your content is, or based on the competition, this can take some time. And here I have some recent reports, so we can start from here. And this is the report that you're going to get when you create the audit report from that section. And this is coupled with a lot of sections in terms of word count, internal links, terms to use, content score, time to first byte, title, name, description, length, load time, and all. First of all, when you are seeing this report, you have to select competitors, because these are default competitors that are selected by Surfer SEO itself. You may need to manipulate or customize these competitors based on your likelihood or what your niche is, and you may need to deselect or disallow some of these competitors to be listed in the competition list. For example, few of these competitors were from YouTube, Twitter, and these are social media websites. They are not meant to be content rich websites, and they may not have posts with 1,000 words. So they are having statuses of posts, and these posts are like about 150 characters or maybe 150 words, but that is not supposed to be a content rich website. So you can see over here the content score is like 2, 20, 30. So these can be deselected in your competition list, and you may need to select all the competition which are content rich websites and are having a lot of content, so that you may get an idea why your content is not ranking and what improvements you may need for your website to rank accordingly, because you are not having a social media website or a website that is a UGC website, a user generated website. So let's quickly get in. So here content overall score, that is 66, and this can be improved when you do some changes in your content. Okay, this is the internal link structure, which is quite good. We can see all the internal links in the content over here. These are not the internal links just in the post content part. These can be internal links coming from your sidebar, from your footer, from your header, and whatever. So make sure your internal linking is quite good and quite well structured. And then you have the terms to use. These are all the NLP terms over here, and these are the terms you have to consider including the content for a high relevancy and higher ranking. For example, it is suggesting us to have this term in about for 10 times in content, but it is only one time in the content, and action is suggesting us to have it more for 9 times. And you can see all the sections in this column and adhere to all these actions. When you comply with all these settings, you will be able to see some growth in the ranking. So these are the terms that you can also see when you're writing the content in the right sidebar. So there's nothing changed, but yeah, you have to improve it. So you can suggest to your writers, or you can share this report to whoever is designated to optimize the content, and then you will see the magic. And then you have the word count section, where suppose your content is about 4,000 words, and you are saying in your mind that you should be ranking for this content because you have put a lot of efforts. But what your competitors have done, they have written like only about 1,000 words, and they are ranking good because the content requirement for the specific niche or specific keyword is not that high. And in that case, it can happen. So that's why you have to make sure your content is not big and not that lengthy. It should be optimized. It should convey the message. It should be sleek, simple and concise, and it is what Google loves. Even a content is only about 500 words and can rank compared to an article which is having 4,000 words. Okay, and no action is required in terms of having the headings and content in the H2 and H6. And then you can consider to remove like 12 to 1,421 words in paragraphs. And this is suggested based on the graph they have, and this is the graph which is generated based on the competitors you have for a niche you have selected. And you can consider to remove the words from the strong or bold words from the content. Then you can see the exact keyword settings, where you can see the exact keywords you have and what your competitors have, and the comparison will be shown in the graph, and you can see what you have to do to achieve the better ranking. So no action is required in this part as well. And you can compare pages have like 0 to 31 exact keywords. So this is likely what you have to do, and you can see what improvements you need. You can check on the tutorials page and make changes. Then you have the partial keywords. So these are basically the exact keywords and the partial keywords. In the broad keywords, the exact keywords is lengthy, then the partial keywords is not that lengthy. So that is all structure about the on-page SEO. You have to see to that, and that is very technical part, and you have to also see to that as well. And then you have the page structure option, where you have some H1 element section settings. Here you can see your competitors. Blaze.today, it is having like 4 elements in the H1. You have only 1. And this page like earlystagemarketing.com is having like 10 elements, but no action is required because we have optimal frequency of H1 element, you can see. Then you have to consider to remove this number of elements from your H2 to H6 elements. So this is all you can do, and this is based on what your competitors have in their content. So by doing this, you can see some magic or see some growth. If you don't, you should always keep a backup of the content that you have. If the rank goes back, then you can put back the content. And then you have the title and description, length settings, and some time to first byte. That is not for the on-page SEO, but you will have to see to that as well. Like if your content is loading faster, you will have to make sure you have a good hosting and your website stack is quite good. It is optimized well. No, you can say JavaScript or CSS and render blocking resources are affecting the content to load, in delay. And then you can see some load time settings, MS, and this affect a lot because Google has made some policies that the content which loads faster will rank high. So this is the algorithmic update, you can say, and these are the web vitals. So yeah, you will have to improve that as well. So when you're good with all the changes, you can make sure you do them and mark it as done. So you have tracked the reports. You can share that with your writers or who are designated to do this, and that's how you can improve the existing content. So I hope you like this video, and to watch more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel, and subscribe, not only subscribe, you can also hit the bell icon so you get notified about the new uploads. And yeah, thanks for watching this one. Have a wonderful day.